10,000 steps, and then you're ready for the test. So it'll track past 10,000 steps, but you don't get coins past 10,000 steps per day. Why are you gonna add every like 5 coins? Like, well, that's gonna be annoying. Also, I love the bootleg Mario coin noise. No, stop pulling me up. All right, that puts us at a grand total of 220 coins. I earned 2 cents today. I'm pretty low about that. To get to our 10,000, which gives us our $10 gift card, it's going to take approximately 3 months of walking. So that's impossible because I put a hard stop on I'm only spending 1 entire day per app. One of the videos I watched in research for this is a channel called Side Hustle Nation, and he said it really well. He said, this is good for your health, but isn't really worth anything to anybody else. So definitely do it. So we are still at $0 technically, but there is time to turn this around. I do have an idea for this little Kickstarter. A side hustle that could potentially help us out, Whatnot, which is the best live shopping marketplace to sell, shop, and connect. And we're the sponsor of today's video. Hear me out. If you download Whatnot right now using this QR code or the link in the description,
it don't even matter. It don't matter if it's fake hair or real hair, but just know that you're fake and you're fraudulent, and I can see right through you.
From Whatnot's buy now options. All of this is under $15.
Just know you are a fake. It doesn't matter. But you know I can see right through your fake ass. You know? That's why every trick and scam and plot and plan that you're trying to hide, you're not hiding.
Giving away 3 golden bundles that each include a golden ticket
But anywho,
Disney, an authentic Coach bag, a gold limited edition Boo and some other fun trinkets.
damn, you must got my notifications on.
Which is during Whatnot's
You would hate it to get my notifications on.
Whatnot's biggest toy event that's taking place March 20th through the 22nd. Where you can find the best deals on Disney, Lego, blind boxes, and more.
But let me tell you something. This how you know. This how you know I'm up, because you literally got to make a fake page and comment all that bullshit to try to make me feel some type of way. And let me tell you why I would never feel any type of way. I would never feel any type of way because you're doing all that shit behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? You're doing all that shit behind the scenes. You're doing all that shit on a fake ass page. So I could give a fuck, but I don't.
You have already redeemed over 550 million. I'm gonna come clean right now.
But
I'm totally signed up for
let me go ahead and put your stinking ass in the bus, since that's where you want to be.
So I don't think I ever actually.
But anywho, okay.
Everything they wanted you to do required you to say.
So this is what I had to say. Hold on, let me go get a napkin. I'm eating me a chicken tender.
Okay, so ratings are actually getting worse as we keep going. The more critical reviews say very specifically that the app will crash and kick you out and frequently use your comments on Android.
What it do? What it do? All right, so let me tell y'all what I saw when I was in a dream state. I was in Oklahoma. I was laying on the couch. I'm gonna tell y'all 2 different things that I saw. So I was on YouTube. I think I was doing something on YouTube, but I always mind my business. You get what I'm saying? I'm always minding my business. I'm always by myself. And it was this guy. Like, I was just standing there spiritually, right? I don't know if I was standing up or I was hanging from something. I don't know what it was. But I was just standing there. And then this guy, it's like he flew up, or it's like he came to where I was at. Because obviously I was not on a lower level ever. What it do, my love? So I was never on a lower level. So that's how you know. I probably saw him first. And you know what I'm saying? It's like I probably saw him first and then he wound up seeing me later. But anyway, I wound up seeing this guy, my love. He wound up floating in front of me with this ball. He had this little ball in his hand or whatever. And it kind of looked like an avatar, or it kind of looked like something weird, but he was floating in front of me. But he didn't, his work, he didn't say anything. But then it kind of reminded me of when I was at 7-Eleven. And it's kind of like I saw the same guy there at 7-Eleven that I saw in the dream state. Because I was just standing there, I'm just minding my business. I'm in a happy mood because I'm always happy. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like he had this ball in his hand, But I don't know what he, you know what I'm saying? He wound up leaving or whatever. I don't know what he wound up doing. But then, see, that's how I know he wasn't an enemy of mine. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He wasn't an enemy of mine. Maybe he was just trying to see something. But then I was laying down on the couch. And then this guy, he was always like trying to stand over me. He was always trying to like see what I had going on or whatever. But he never helped me move forward. This other man, you get what I'm saying? This other man never helped me move forward. It's kind of like he was there to either block certain things for me. It was a dark-skinned man. He was there to block certain things in my life. He was never there to help me at all. He was only there to block and hinder me. So then I remember one day I wound up, I had some sage, my love. I had some sage and I was sitting on the couch. I lit that sage up and I did like this, like that with the sage. Tell me why. As soon as I did like this with the sage, it's like I took off. You get what I'm saying? It's like I took off or whatever. And it's like I ran over him. You get what I'm saying? Then he was like, he was looking like something happened. You know what I'm saying? He was looking like, he would look like somebody did him wrong, but in reality, he was not there to help. You know what I'm saying? He was not there to help me. He was just there to like keep me stuck or something. You know what I'm saying? He was not there to help me at all. So after I lit that sage up, I said, and I said, well, I took off on his head. Well, I took the fuck off. And then this other guy, I don't know who this other guy was. It kind of looked like, I don't know if it was June or whoever this guy was. Because I was on the phone. Okay, so let me tell you the confusion part. It's like I was on the phone with this dude named Kenneth and that probably was a fake person. You get what I'm saying? That probably was literally a fake person. And I used to always hear this voice in this accent. It was an accent like a Nigerian Guyana accent. Was always saying, "Don't let the devil trick you. Don't let the devil trick you." You get what I'm saying? Like, don't let the devil trick you. So that's all I kept hearing when. It was weird, but anyway, it's like I was laying in the bed one day. It was like a mattress that these people had gave me. Some people had wound up giving me his mattress, but it had bed bugs on it. But I was on the phone with Kenneth, if that was the real person. But I was on the phone with Kenneth, and then I was just talking to Kenneth, and then I wound up seeing something spiritually while I was on the phone with him. And whoever I saw spiritually wound up kicking me. They wound up kicking me from where I was at because I was on the phone with Kenneth. And I'm like, and I asked Kenneth why I was on the phone with him. I said, "Why did you kick me?" I'm like, why did you kick me or whatever the case is? He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So then that's why I was just like so much confusion. The astral plane is real. Hell yeah, because I'm telling you, I was at the tippity top of the tip top. You get what I'm saying? And then whoever that guy was, he kicked me. And then I'm asking Kenneth, like, "Why did you kick me?" Because literally the guy that I saw in the spiritual realm, like I said, when I reached that, that level of, high vibration or whatever, I wound up seeing, because I was seeing color. So when I see him, I was so happy. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just happy to see the motherfucker. That motherfucker kicked me, talking about I hurt him. He's talking about, "You hurt me." I'm like, "How did I hurt you?" And I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see this motherfucker. This motherfucker talking about I hurt him. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, that didn't make no sense at all to me. Then, but yeah. But I know what it was. It was like these people, they was trying to keep my soul captive. Remember, I told y'all that in the project, somebody took my soul. But it's kind of like when they try to take your soul from you, it's like you got to go on a soul search. What you like, what you don't like. You can't be in the energy of always following everybody. You get what I'm saying? You always got to figure out what you like, what you don't like. You can't be trying to steal somebody's identity or energy and then think that that's going to work for you. But you get what I'm saying? Because then it's going to always be a competition as far as, I'm trying to tell you about this person and that person, when in reality it's kind of like, you know how it's like, They be like, oh, that person's a hoe, or that person low vibrational, or don't nobody want that person, and woo, right? But then it's kind of like that's how they feel about themselves. Because honestly, how does, like, when it does come down to, like, just say I got 5 people over here and 5 people over there, how can they determine if these people don't like me or not? You get what I'm saying? How can they determine that if they're not, like, trying to manipulate a situation? It's okay. Guess what? Guess what? The person that kicked me, my love, guess what? I discovered a lot about myself, and I'm actually glad about that. I'm glad that they did what they did. I'm glad because now I can see them for who they truly are. And guess what? I would never be connected to somebody that, you know, or love somebody that's just kicking me. You get what I'm saying? Like trying to kick me or trying to put me in certain situations, because guess what? Every spiritual attack always goes back to the sender. Always remember that. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't never sit in misery. I don't sit in hate. I don't sit in stagnation either. And y'all can tell about that. I don't sit in stagnation. I'm always moving around. I'm always doing something.
Dealing with these DMs, don't recommend this side hustle. So obviously we make nothing from Fiverr. So
I'm always doing something. And then that's another thing too. These people, they be wanting me to, they want me to apologize for certain things. But it's like, hell, is y'all gonna apologize for everything y'all did? Is y'all gonna apologize for the lies? Are y'all gonna apologize for always trying to replace me? Are y'all gonna apologize for that? Are y'all gonna apologize for ruining my business? Are y'all gonna apologize for ruining certain relationships that I had with people that I actually cared about? Are y'all gonna apologize for that? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes them people, they don't know how to apologize. So with that being said, I don't know how to apologize. You know, I'm keeping that same type of energy with their ass. They're not finna sit around here and be like, oh, Key, you gotta apologize. Kiki, you gotta apologize. Kiara, you gotta apologize. 5-star Key, you gotta apologize. Kiara Clarice, you gotta apologize. 5-star Readings LLC, you gotta apologize. I don't have to apologize for a fuck ass thing because y'all don't apologize, do y'all? And them people deliberately know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
So I'm gonna be really careful with this.
Motor mouth. Hell yeah, you damn right. Because guess what? I'm not finna let anybody that I love around me, I'm not finna let nobody fall victim to any type of bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like, because guess what? I could be vocal all day long and speak and say and do all day long. As long as I don't let the enemy, which is the devil or his family members, enter my body, my vessel, or I try to keep them away from my child and my mother and my siblings. You know what I'm saying? Once I help them understand like what the devil is and what the devil comes in your life to do, then they'll understand, like, you know, okay, he's not really there to build with you. He's not telling you the truth. He's not nurturing you. He's not supporting you, and he's not protecting your emotions. You get what I'm saying? And once I realized that about these men, it's like, okay, I understand what the devil is. The devil could be light skinned, the devil could be dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? The devil could be white, Chinese, black. It does not matter what race. There's no race when it comes down to that demonic energy. But when it comes down to a godly energy, you'll know, because it ain't nothing but love. It's kind of like, you know, it's like, I got nothing but love for you type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, somebody that has nothing but love for you wouldn't mind showing you that, versus like this one guy talking about I just can't let you go for some reason. Why you can't let me go if y'all not providing for me? Why you can't let me go if I'm miserable in y'all's area or in y'all's possession, or when I'm around y'all, it's misery. There's no jobs there. There's no resources. You get what I'm saying? Like, these people will sit around and let people steal my mail and not care. They'll let people go in my house, turn my water off, mess with my water and things like that, mess with my gas. They'll let people do all that stuff. And it's just like, there's no security there. There's no safety there. You know what I'm saying? And then these people follow you at jobs and stuff and then get you fired from jobs. So it's like, there's no security in any of that over there around the people. So that's kind of why it's like, oh, I didn't want to let you go. Like, to me, that didn't make any sense. Why are you holding on to somebody that you're not taking care of? Why are you holding on to somebody that you're not nurturing? Why are you holding on to somebody that you got to lie to? You get what I'm saying? Because that's literally how I feel about it. Why hold on to me if you got to lie to me? Why keep me in situations that I'm confused in? You get what I'm saying? If you really love somebody. Because love don't come with confusion. Love don't come with games, and love don't come with stagnation. You understand? Because I'm telling you, when I say I think I went back home. No, I was laying on the couch, but I was at home though. I was laying on the couch at home, and I bullshit you not. Soon as I went to sleep, literally, it's like so many good things started happening, and then all the people my love that was trying to keep me stuck in either a dark place or just in stuck in confusion or stuck in like loveless relationships and friendless relationships and things like that. It's like all those people, I rose above everybody. And do you not know? Do you not know? I was like, it's like I was at a mountain top. How high it was, it's like I was at a mountaintop. But wherever I was at, it was cool. It was no heat there. It wasn't. I'm talking about, man. When I say it wasn't no heat, it wasn't no sickness. It wasn't nothing wicked there. Like, dude, that was the environment I could thrive in. And I don't know if it's this environment, which is so weird. I don't know if it's this environment because literally, like it's plenty of jobs here. Cause I know one thing, I can keep this McDonald's job and then work a second job, or you know. Cause in Oklahoma, these people that was hacking my phone, that was blocking my emails, even my text messages, like that girl was saying. That's why I say I don't know how she knew, because literally I was applying for jobs and they was sending me a code to my phone to type in or put in, but it's like I was never getting the code. You get what I'm saying? Like I literally was never getting the code because somebody had my phone hacked. Even when it come down to my mail in Oklahoma, my mail was going to somebody else first before my mail even came to me. It's like somebody picked over my mail and decided what they was gonna give me. And I'm like, I don't want this mail that's picked over. You get what I'm saying? Y'all done picked all over this man. I don't want him. Y'all can keep his ass. You get what I'm saying? Y'all can keep that man that y'all done picked over. Y'all can keep the mail y'all done picked over and everything. Even when it comes down to inspections and stuff. Like, that's how wicked them people is. Knowing damn well when it come down to inspection, you know, when it come down to inspection and stuff, they send you like a letter out, maybe like, I want to say maybe a month in advance, and they let you know like, oh, we're coming to inspect in this week or that week or whatever, right? And it's like, okay, if I'm working a job, you know, maybe I need to get some cleaning supplies. Maybe I need to get certain things, a mop or a broom. You get what I'm saying? Maybe I need to get certain things before the inspection comes, or if I need to get a scrub brush, or you get what I'm saying? I need to get certain things. And it's like they was laughing about it at the job, talking about I had a surprise inspection in 3 days. Like, and then when somebody wound up putting my mail in my mailbox, when it came down to the inspection, the 3-day inspection, like that mail was supposed to come to my mailbox a month ago. You get what I'm saying? Like that was literally supposed to be in my mailbox a month ago, my love. And then it's like, hold on. They held my mail, and then 3 days, and then I had to prepare for all this stuff in 3 days. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even have the money. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the money and stuff, I didn't have the money for the shit. But that's how you know when people are trying to, it's kind of like, it's the way I felt about them people. It's like they tried to force their way in my life. They tried to force their way in my life some type of way. And me personally, what to do, my love? And me personally, I peeped that. And that's why I was like, that's why the friends because the guy, he think he can find a friend for me. But guess what? I already know that you're sleeping around with that person or that friend or whatever the case is, just so he can feel like he has some type of connection towards the relationship, especially if I'm not dealing with him. You get what I'm saying? If I'm not dealing with him, he want to try to sleep around with a friend or whatever, so he can have some type of control or have some type of visual on a situation. But it's like, I know what they're doing. So with that being said, I don't want to be friends with the people. I want to be friends with people that don't like him. Like, honestly, I want to be friends with people who don't like his ass. So therefore, it'll be hard for him to try to infiltrate something. You get what I'm saying? It'll be hard for him to try to come in my area or come in my energy and try to destroy something.
Dollars for nearly 40 hours of work. Safe to say, side hustle apps are not it, but that's not the way that side hustles.
I'm doing good, my love. And that's another reason too why that's another reason too why the man I get with, he gotta be faithful. He gotta be faithful. He can't be no liar. I'd rather deal with a man who already experienced that whole phase.
I think my party was flop. If you have any other ideas,
You know, I already experienced different type of women. You get what I'm saying? 'Cause I done experienced different type of men already. So it's like, it's literally, when it come down to intercourse, there's really nothing, you get what I'm saying? There's really nothing to be excited about. It's just kind of like, how can I say? Because I definitely don't want no man that's been around, you know, family members, friends. Like, I'm definitely choosing somebody completely different. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what these men fail to realize, that they, you know how certain men have choices in women, but really when it comes down to the woman makes the ultimate choice. These men can pick and choose, pick over women all day long, but guess what? I noticed certain men, like a man can have all type of different women, and he can mess over and manipulate all the women. But then once that one woman that he couldn't mess over or manipulate, once that one woman decides to go find another man that he can't control or he can't manipulate his mind, then that's when he start feeling some type of way. That's when he get in his feelings. That's when he start crying and whining. You know what I'm saying? Because he be like, man, I didn't realize I had a good woman. Man, I realized I had a loyal woman. I didn't realize I had a real one. You know what I'm saying? When all these other women, they keeping secrets, they being scandalous, they doing all type of trickery behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. You get what I'm saying? Because when a woman wants to be scandalous, because like I said, women are clever. Women are clever, women are smart. You get what I'm saying? And some of y'all men fail to realize that because they think that, you know, because you got some women that are like, you got some women that are silent. You get what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm not the silent woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, I'm not the silent woman. I tried to be silent, but then in silence, guess what they did? They took my finances, took my mail. They was going in and out my house, taking pictures of things they had no business taking pictures of, going through things that they had no business going through. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like, if I would have never said anything about it, how could I bring God's attention to a situation? You get what I'm saying? Because see, God knows what be going on in secret, because God sees in secret. But if we don't bring these situations to God, how can God give us an outlet to be like, you know what, you have a platform that's protected, and if anything go on, just speak on it. You get what I'm saying? Just speak on it, or act it out or interpret it in any type of way. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes that's why God gives certain people platforms.
Because I can actually check it. I want to know.
No, I didn't. But that's why God gives certain people platforms. That's why God gives certain people that's why just God gives certain people things to benefit themselves off of. You get what I'm saying? Because I promise you, I already know it's a group of people that think that they know every move that I make. You get what I'm saying? Down to the shit. Like literally, they be thinking that, but I promise you, I don't want them. I don't want them type of people in my life at all. Like I promise you, I notice when I do like this, the other person do that. When I go get me some water, or when I go do certain things, I notice other people be mimicking me. And I promise you, I do not like that at all, because it's like, why are y'all mimicking me? Every time I turn around, y'all are trying to mimic my energy. But y'all don't want to pay me for it though. Y'all don't want to pay me for my time that I put in on here. Y'all want to just harvest everything. That's what they do. They're energy harvesters. And they will never, like, if they can get away with stealing the whole family's inheritance, houses, cars, and everything like that, they'll get away with stealing everything. Like infiltrating a man's business. Because I remember it was this man, he had a car business, and this man stole all his cars.
Overshoots the heat. You want to crank this heat up to keep your food safe.
And it's kind of like, I don't know how he convinced that man to do that shit, but that's how you know when they, because he's a man and a woman. It's kind of like he shapeshifts. You get what I'm saying? He shapeshifts or whatever. And he be knowing like, oh, that nigga is, oh, he a freaky ass nigga. I don't give a fuck. He old, he got a business or whatever the case is. He'll pay for some ass or he'll pay for some puss or whatever the case is. And then he'll shift into this woman or whatever the case is. And then he'll go, finesse the man out of his business.
It reminds me of the chemistry lab.
Because he want to make it seem like, oh, he's a rich person. He want to make it seem like he's rich. But in reality, he ain't rich at all. He's just a finesser.
This is called a hopper. So we're going to put the coffee grounds in.
And then I just heard, how you going to finesse a finesser?
Fascinating. I've never seen something like that. Right on top, right in the middle.
But that's really what be going on.
We got the coffee grounds. And
that man, he be like, how you going to finesse a finesser?
Of ice and water. We're going to use this little twist out to adjust it so it's 1 drop a second. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think we got a good vibe.
No, I promise you, I don't want nothing to do with none of them.
All right, remove it.
They think they can remember my energy.
About 5.
They think I don't know.
Oh, right, our slow drip coffee tower is all done.
They think I don't know these people follow me around.
It's gone all the way through.
You know what I'm saying? But I promise you,
let's do a little.
if I gotta get to the point where
really,
I'm like, I just gotta live my life and work my jobs and stuff and make my YouTube content. I promise you, like, I don't have to be in a relationship with nobody. I don't have to be in a relationship with nobody. I don't have to be friends with nobody.
That I love, but I also am just not a coffee snob. I'll drink it however I can get it. The thing I love about this is that A, it works. We got the slowest drip coffee ever. It totally worked. 2, showmanship while you're having dinner and while
I promise
you were literally
when them group of people came to Oklahoma
in the evening before they go home. So this is kind of cool for that. Also, looks wise, it's just
when them group of people came to Oklahoma, before they came to Oklahoma, my business was doing good. I had cars. I'm talking about it was just liquefied all around me. But then here these motherfuckers come. They want to dry up my finances, dry up my resources, trying to dry up my mind, heart, body, and soul. They just want me to be shriveled up, thirsty and shit.
I mean, even this cute little thing right here, this little swirly tool, it doesn't do anything. It just looks cool. So it's marketing. This kitchen gadget looks.
And that's how I notice people do be trying to mimic my energy, and it's sad. Like, damn.
Shotgun tool for
that's sad to me.
$8.99. It has been a long time since I have shotgunned the feeder.
Them bitches try to mimic my energy. I be peeping that shit. I'm like, oh, them hoes sad.
In college, we would just use our finger or a key, like your keys, which is not sanitary, or like a knife. They
be trying to beat to the punch, like, you know how people be like those spiritual witches and warlocks, and they be trying to see. They be trying to go in the spiritual realm or go to like a psychic or a medium or something. They be trying to go to somebody and they be trying to like, they be trying to see like, what's that person next move and what they're going to do next and all that type of stuff, right? And they be like, okay, well, that person's going to do something like that. And then they be like, well, you should do something like that. But then it never is the same. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why it's never the same, because it's like, it's my energy that I've been having all my life. You get what I'm saying? And with that being said, it's just like, y'all can't mimic that. It's hard for certain people. Like, certain energy go with certain DNA. You get what I'm saying? And some of them people with like DNA that's not like yours, and they won't ever be able to think like you. They won't ever be able to move like you. They won't be able to do half of the stuff that you do because it's not embedded in their DNA to do so. You get what I'm saying? And that's what some of them people fail to realize. They be like, man, such and such can copy you. They can try to copy you all day long, but it'll never be the same. They don't every time you deliver a message or whatever, it don't have the same type of energy. It don't have the same type of It don't have the same type of feeling or the same type of depth. You know what I'm saying?
This did not make this easier for me. This made it
what it do?
You know, I learned the hard way, guys, and I've been.
And I promise you, I don't really eat fries like that. But
Is this a clever cooking tool or
But anyway, but yeah, it's just wild what they do. That's why if you got people coming around, they be like, twin. I'll tell them quick, ain't no motherfucking twin, nigga. I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to mirror my energy to the point where they trying to mirror my energy to the point where that they like do some type of spiritual work to get me kicked out or put out of my energy. Cause like when it came down to the church thing, right? I was supposed to be going to this church and doing all these different things. You get what I'm saying? But it's like they didn't want me to reap the benefits of anything. They did not want me to have anything.
Cutting through with this, the rounded edges make it a little bit difficult.
I'm from Mississippi, Virginia.
It's a little tackier. It's working, but
and that's sad when you around people like that, or when you surround yourself with people like that. You're like, oh, them some demonic ass folks. Them folks is demonic and they evil as hell. They don't want you to have nothing. They want you to be dependent on them. That's why when I peep that, when I'm like, okay, they took my business from me. They took all these things from me, and then they want me to be silent. You get what I'm saying? They want me to be silent about what they're doing to me against my will. You're not gonna, I bullshit you not. They're not gonna make me be silent at all against my will.
I'm going to scoop on this side of the song video, and we're going to use this to kind of guide it over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Worked pretty well. That's amazing. Now I'm going to be using my regular spatula for the other egg and see how it goes. All right, here we go. Oh.
Them motherfuckers can say all day long, oh, I wouldn't take care of shit. I wouldn't take care of shit. Well, get what? Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me shit at all, period. I don't want to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell me something good.
Not my forte.
Tell me that you love me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear shit. Tell me something good. You get what I'm saying?
And see where the cards lie. Using my regular spatula, I'm going to flip this little pancake over. I love it.
Because I tell a motherfucker quick. They're like, oh, I want to take care of shit.
Beautiful golden brown. Now we're going to
don't tell me shit, period. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear shit, bitch. I want to hear what's good.
An extra hand for a guiding force. Also, I think it could be used for someone with disabilities who wants something with a little bit more control.
What it do?
At a very specific or different angle. I like the versatility here. Look at that.
But yeah, like I said, though, family is everything. These people will try to convince you. These people will try to convince you otherwise. You get what I'm saying?
Or if you're like me and you're a little clumsy and you just kind of want an extra hand.
But even when it comes down to friends, right? A friend, a lover, a family member, or a coworker, you'll know. Like when somebody stand next to you, you'll know. Like you'll be like, okay, yeah, I can't trust that person. Like I would never like. You'll be like, I would never tell that person nothing. I'll never be around that person because that person might, if I tell that person something, that person might keep the secret from me and then go tell everybody else what I got going on. You get what I'm saying? But then I'm sitting around this person, telling this person all my business and shit like that. And then they keeping it, they making it seem like with me, they making it seem like, oh, it's solid between me and this person, but yet went to go pillow talk though. That's why I don't trust that nigga, because he went to go pillow talk. Like, nigga, you went to go pillow talk, nigga, that's just, that did it for me. That did it for me. Like, I can't stand no pillow talking ass nigga, because guess what? I'm not no pillow talking ass woman. Because I bullshit you not. When I'm single, yes, I'm going to be on the internet all day long talking. But when I'm in a relationship, like I can't really, like in a relationship, I can't be on the internet all day long because I'm be working, going to school and tending to my family. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't be having time to, be on the internet all day to present whatever to people.
Y'all try to eyeball it? I have no idea. All right, so let's just try a few.
See, that's why I said people already know what be going on. That's why I said, because I'm supposed to be going to Tulsa because my papa's birthday. But it's like, how are y'all people all in my family's business? That's what I don't get. That's what made me not even, when I go around them, that's what made me just be like I don't know who's going around saying shit. Ain't no telling how many family members' phone tapped either. Dealing with them type of weird ass people.
Cleaner, lighter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be time.
I'm telling y'all that This internet, it's some strange ass people that be thinking that they smart. They hacked my phone, then the police Luke stopped me. He stopped me over there in some town, but that's how I know, like, why are these people watching me so hard? Why do they want me in jail so bad? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like they literally have rapists out here. They have rape cases on them. And then they not over there trying to stop the rapist from raping. They not trying to stop the robber from robbing. But bitch, they trying to treat me like I'm a damn criminal because they want to. That shit weird. But stop the robber from robbing. Stop the rapist from raping. You get what I'm saying? It's like they be trying to stop the wrong shit. Damn, can y'all niggas stop the gay man from being gay? Can y'all stop that?
Look, you guys, it did work, but they're a little beat up here. I think that you're missing.
Damn, y'all motherfuckers. I'm talking about them motherfuckers. They be literally on the wrong shit every single day. That's how you know some police officers just try to use their police energy just to stalk somebody. They're like, oh, they can get away with stalking because they're the cops. They can get away with killing somebody because he works in a hospital. We would definitely be getting married and we would be having 6 kids and a dog. No, I already have 1 kid, so I'll give you 5. That means that I would be done had 6 kids already. You get what I'm saying? So I'll do 5. I'll do 5 more, and that's it.
So half of the bowl costs $40. It's basically the same price as the machine. This fancy cheese is called Tete de Moine. The characteristics which makes this cheese very unique.
But I'm only having kids like after I get married. Like I'm not
it's got these little
I'm not having kids out of marriage. You get what I'm saying?
Slowly, steadily, slowly, steadily. Okay, there we go. And now you can apply different pressure. So
but anywho, yeah.
Light pressure. And just evenly do that all the way around.
And I'm definitely not having kids with somebody who is connected to a bunch of people that have been torturing me or tormenting me.
Oh, look at that.
And then I don't want kids with a man that has to mimic my energy either. If he ain't no original, authentic man, I can't be with him. You get what I'm saying? I can't be with him at all because he's a fake person. He's fake.
Hosting charcuterie dinner nights with the ladies is gonna get better and better.
That's a reason why I kid you not. My man gotta represent patience. If he trying to hurry up and rush to do this and rush to do that, I'm like, can't fuck with him because he's trying to rush to do something. And the reason why he's trying to rush to do something is because he feel like I kind of feel like when men be trying to rush to do something, when they rush, for one, they make the woman feel uncomfortable. And then for 2, it's kind of like mentally they be knowing like, oh, she's going to be dating somebody else or she's going to be with someone else or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Because me personally, I want a man that fix shit. I don't want no man that follows me to certain jobs and whatnot. Like I want a man that like either works in construction, is a bricklayer, a welder, a man that builds houses, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a man that's in that type of energy. I don't want no man that follow me to work at McDonald's or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want no man that does that. Because McDonald's is like a mediocre job for, you know, I mean, you could definitely come up on that McDonald's, but I just don't want no man that isn't I want a man that really works with his hands, that can literally build and fix shit, because I'm creative. You get what I'm saying? I'm a creative woman, so I be wanting like, you know, I want this table made. I want like a customized table. I want like counters customized. Like I kid you not. When I get in my house, I want me a purple table. I want a table that's shaped like a star, but I want it to be purple. And then my countertops, like I want the countertops purple, the cabinets purple. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I just want all of it to be like purple. And the reason why I want it to be purple is because it makes me think of the crown chakra. So that means it'll always put me in the energy of always thinking about
Too bad.
doing things from a higher perspective. You get what I'm saying?
This pen is not that great. Maybe a kid would like it. It's not great. This is really inexpensive. It's a very odd gadget because look at this. You're getting cinnamon in by the battery. So if you're gonna wash this out,
I'm talking about I want my house to be colorful.
Touching the battery.
Like even like if I go back to Oklahoma and I move, because I did want to move to a different house. And the reason why I want to move to a different house is because that was the only house they when I moved from the projects, because a guy spit on me in the projects, and then they hurried up and moved me to their house. They literally didn't give me any other options for a house. They only gave me that one option. So I told the lady, I called the lady, I forgot her name, but I called her and I told her, I said, yeah, I want to talk about my house where I live at, because when I first moved there, it was literally like I have video proof of what I'm saying as well. Is that when I first moved to that house, me and my daughter, it was like a rat in there, and it was like a hole in the bathroom, and I didn't know where the hole was. And then, I didn't know that it was a hole in the bathroom. And then when I called public housing to see if they could patch that hole up, it's like they said that they couldn't patch the hole up. Then there's somebody, I told her that it's somebody that lives around that area in that house, because it's like a little slit. It's like a slit on the side of the house. There's like an entrance into the house. So somebody constantly opens up that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who does it, but somebody constantly opens that siding of the house up. And then every time they open that siding up, I see rats, because literally I be getting them up out of there. But then somebody literally just opens that up, and then they put things in there. So then them critters come in my home. So then I'm like, okay, since they constantly are doing that to me, then they're constantly fucking with my mail and things like that. They're just constantly doing those things. So I told her, and I made police reports and everything, because things was coming up missing out of my home and everything. So then I told her, I said, well, I just don't feel safe there. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, since I've been over here, I feel much safer. I feel much safer over here.
The edges were so tough. It was basically inedible. This is like as best as it gets, and it is crispy. But
yes, I will do. I will definitely have me another Bible study session.
Which is way better. So marketing magic.
Probably not tomorrow, because I do have to go to Tulsa with my grandpa.
And there are much better options out there. This kitchen gadget is a
Probably Monday.
Separator specifically made for a 30-ounce family. The price is just for the separator. It is $24.
But I don't know what I should do about this job, because I'm really excited. I'm really excited about working at McDonald's. Y'all might be like, excited about working at McDonald's. I'm excited about working at McDonald's. And the reason why is because it is a job. McDonald's was my second job. And McDonald's kind of was literally like but the longest job I've ever had. And it's a fast hiring process and everything. Like you don't have to go through like what they were trying to do in Oklahoma. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know what they were doing that for. But literally, I went to one McDonald's in Midwest City, and it was this guy. He kind of looked like my dad or whatever. And he was like, they got me going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell? He told me to come back. He told me to come back to that McDonald's or whatever to do another interview. But I'm saying no, I didn't go back. The reason why I did not go back was because it's like I know for a fact that they was playing with me. You get what I'm saying? Like they was playing with me. I really didn't have any gas money like that. I'm talking about by the time I was looking for a job, I was damn near on E when it came down to it, because they kept giving me I forgot what job I was working at before. Oh, I was working through this staffing company, and I was working at the museum. And literally the Mexican lady that was at the museum, the Mexican lady was the manager. And see, when it come down to me working a job, I don't like to, as soon as I get the job, I don't like to be friends with everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not the type to be like, oh, well, I'll invite you to my life. Let me tell you my whole life story. My ninja this, my ninja that, and this, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't be telling them stuff like that when I get to jobs. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I gravitate to somebody after I done worked there for a minute, then that's when I gravitate to people. But upon me getting a job, I literally worked at the museum, like literally, I want to say maybe 3 weeks or a month until they started playing with me. Like the lady, they literally started doing little weird stuff. Like I was on break, and they know when I'm on break because they made the schedule and they told me when to go on break, right? As soon as I go on break, my love, hear the lady come on the radio. Kiara, we got a spill on such and such. I heard the radio. I'm like, hold on. I just set I'm talking about, I don't know if they was watching the camera or whatever. I literally just did like, on break. Woo. Kiara, we got a such and such or such and such.
The sugar dissolves. Once the sugar is dissolved, we're just gonna pour it into this.
I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing but a 10-minute break. Them hoes gonna have to wait.
Okay, this is what it looks like after it froze.
But the thing was,
this lid on
the lady, I could just tell it was something weird about her because it's like, for one, why do you want to know so much about me? I just got to this job. Let me work my job and then I will get to know you later. You get what I'm saying? But she was too hell bent on, oh, well, I'm just gonna, fire her or whatever. Because literally they wound up calling the staffing company. Like they didn't fire me at the job. The staffing company called me and was like, oh, well, they said it's not going to work out with you or something like that. Or hell, I don't know if it was me. I think it was me because I wound up telling them, I told the people at the staffing company what they were doing. And they was like, okay, well, we'll find you something else and woo, 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 woo. You get what I'm saying? But then literally, after I called them and I was like, do y'all have another job that I can work at? You get what I'm saying? Then after that weekend, they wound up saying that I was off the schedule and all this and that. Like they just wound up firing me for nothing. And then that's when I said, you know what? Forget the staffing company. I'm just gonna go back to McDonald's. And then once I get back at McDonald's and I get my money back right and I pay my bills, how I need to pay my bills consistently, then I'll look for something else that is like, better. But I kid you not, I'm talking about that McDonald's phase. That's what made me be like, you know what? Fuck the McDonald's thing. Because it was like, literally, I had an interview at McDonald's in Midwest City. And I went there one day, had an interview with a light-skinned man. And then he told me to come back. And I did. I came back the second time. Literally, after I had an interview with him the first time, I came back the second time. That's the only thing I got from McDonald's. I'm not going back to, they talking about three interviews and shit.
That are a little icy.
I know that's not even like realistic on McDonald's jobs. That's not realistic in Burger King, Arby's. Like all that shit is not realistic coming to those jobs 3 and 4 times. You only have 3 and 4 interviews at those corporate jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe hospital jobs, I could say, even hospital jobs, my love, hell no. That's how I know everybody was playing with me. Everybody was in on something that I didn't even know nothing about. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was in on something.
It really surprised me. It was super fun and very functional.
But I kid you not, that's how I lost my car because they got me fired from the museum on that wicked shit they was on. Then I went to McDonald's, Midwest City. They talking about come back twice. Okay, I like I'm talking about every time the interview be going good and everything, and then they be like, well, come back this day or whatever, and then you gonna talk to the hiring manager. So I wound up coming back the second day at Midwest City McDonald's to see if who the fuck else was I supposed to be talking to. You get what I'm saying? And then literally I came back over there and the man was having interviews with other people, and he was like, oh, somebody ain't here today or whatever the case is. So then he was like, come back another day. After he told me that, I said, forget it. I said, forget that shit. I'm not going back I'm not doing that. Then I went to another McDonald's on Britton Road. It's like on the corner of Britton Road or whatever. I went over there and because I had an interview over there, and it was some Mexicans. It was some Mexican ladies over there. And I bullshit you not. I guess, I don't know. Sometimes when it come down to the way I be looking, because at first I be like, Man, I'm just a regular motherfucker, and da da da. You know what I'm saying? But literally, I could tell when certain people be jealous of me, certain women, because literally, if the man interviewed me, because it was like a Spanish restaurant over there in Brenton Road. So I know for a fact if the Spanish guy would have interviewed me, I would have got the job right then. It would have been no if, ands, or buts about it. I would have got the job right then and there. But when they got women trying to run something, it's like, oh, they be so jealous. No, it's your attitude. You're too masculine. No, I'm not masculine at all. I just don't play with their ass. I ain't masculine at all. I'm very much feminine. But I know how to balance. You know what I'm saying? I know how to balance my energy very, 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 very well. Because anytime they see me, guess what? I look, feminine, right? Until they try me, then that masculine energy come out. We all know. Well, guess what? You can't tell me what I know. You can't tell me what I know about myself. You understand? Like, that's just the truth about it. Because I'm a woman. And guess what? I embody the feminine energy daily because I do keep my hair done, nails done, all that stuff. When I have my money, I make sure that I look good. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that I look good every single day. And I don't be on that hardcore stuff all the time. Like I said, let somebody try me. But anyway, but yeah, it was just weird. Oklahoma is a weird, weird place. And then that's another thing I noticed too. They be like, oh, everywhere you go, it be issues and problems. No, it don't be issues everywhere I go. It don't be problems everywhere I go either. It's just when you got those certain weird people that want to be friends and they want to be cool, and then they report back to these other people, and then they try to use whatever you know how those people do. They be trying to manipulate everything that you want to accomplish. Like I said, when it comes up to my car, I'm like, I almost paid. I damn near could have. I know for a fact I could have paid that Dodge off, and I could have paid that Lexus off. I could have paid both of my cars off for one if they would never fuck with my business in the first place. You get what I'm saying? If they wouldn't have never messed with my YouTube channel and messed everything up for me. You're too loud. Well, then guess what? I'll be too loud then. But anyway, so it's like if those people, if they would not have messed my YouTube up, because it's kind of like they want me to be associated with them. Why do they want me to be associated with them? Just so they can control my finances and control my energy? No, I don't want to be around nobody that wants to control or manipulate my energy or control and manipulate my finances, because they want me to be attached to somebody that's connected to them. And everybody, certain people need to understand that's what certain people do. Certain people do all that wicked stuff because they be like, okay, well, that person ain't really got too much going on, but you got a lot going on. So with that being said, they want to connect you to that person so that person can feed off of your energy. So that person can feed off of your light and feed off of the things that you do, the things that you like. You get what I'm saying? Because like literally, I didn't tell anybody that I was going to go see my papa them tomorrow. I didn't tell nobody that, but yet somebody that's watching me on YouTube knows that. That's why I said it's a bunch of stalkers, and it's sad. You get what I'm saying? It's sad that they stalk like that, because the thing is, my love, no matter what they try to do, they try to replace me. They try to, like somebody said, oh, you got kicked out of your own energy. I didn't get kicked out of my energy, honey. I bust through I bust through and I got in my own energy. You get what I'm saying? Because this is who I am, and I've been who I am. Y'all people just want me to be who y'all want me to be. And I will never be who y'all want me to be. I don't need to focus on being fit, feminine, and friendly because guess what? Every day I exercise, every day I walk. My thing is God. So I'm going to focus on my Bible, which is my mind. And I am going to focus on my body. You get what I'm saying? Now, no matter if y'all see me do that, because it doesn't matter what y'all see me do. But when it comes down to my Bible and my health, that is my focus. And I keep trying to tell y'all that. That is my focus when it comes down to me. And that's what I'm investing in, which is my Bible and my body. That's my investment. My Bible, my body. Guess what? I'm not in competition with nobody when it comes down to body or Bible. So I'm gonna do things at my own pace. Because just how these people behind YouTube scenes, they put certain people in certain positions and they slow certain people down because they want to, right? That's why I do what I like to do when I want to, because they ain't finna force me. These people ain't finna force me to do shit. And that's the problem. That's the problem right there. They want to force me to do something that I don't want to do. And it's always going to be a tug and war when it come down to that. It's always going to be a tug and war. And the reason why, like I said, I believe in Jesus Christ. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't give a damn if they be like, well, half of your bloodline, half of the people in your bloodline believe in a certain thing. Half of the people in your bloodline or the people with your DNA believe in this, that, and the third. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what they believe in because I know what works for me. Believing in Jesus Christ, believing in that Bible and raising my consciousness to a higher level, that's what I believe in. You get what I'm saying? I don't believe in, having multiple wives, multiple husbands and stuff. Because hell, if they believe in having multiple, if some of them men believe in having multiple wives, then you got some women that believe in having multiple husbands. You get what I'm saying? But then they'll turn around and be like, that's how you know they're how can I say it? What is that word called when they can do something, but they don't want somebody else to do it? Selfish? Because I promise you, I'm that type to match energy. Oh, he want to have multiple wives? Well, guess what? I'll be one of them Muslim women that have multiple men. Because I promise you, I'm not going to be... I promise you, I'm not going to be that one to sit around here and look at my man deal with other women. Hell no. Because I promise you, it's plenty of men that only want what? One woman. And it's plenty of women that what? Only want one man. But you're a Christian. I mean, I haven't really seen in the Bible that I'm supposed to label myself as a Christian yet. But once I find that, then guess what? I'll label myself as a Christian. No, you struggling to convince me. No, that's y'all. Y'all are struggling to convince me to believe in something else. At the end of the day, it's what works for you. And period. You're the only one that got common sense that's saying that. The only one with common sense. It's like the only one with common sense. And then you got a bunch of dumbass people with the same mind and the same perspective. They fuck around with the same people and they do the same thing. And they trying to convince somebody that's different to be like them. Like, how that work? You get what I'm saying? How that work? Somebody that's completely different from y'all. Y'all are trying to convince somebody else to be like y'all. When all y'all sleep around with the same people. Y'all do the same shit. Have the same stories and the same content and all. Because I already know I be knowing when motherfuckers be trying to pull me. They're like, let's try to pull that person back down to the same mindset. Let's pull that person back down to, to do tarot again. Or we're gonna give you your tarot channel back. We're gonna let you do all these things again. So therefore you can be in a setting with them. Like that's why I said over here and in the country, my love, that sun too much ain't gonna shine over there in the country because it's gonna rain over there. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna rain. Even over here, when I came over here, I was literally over here in Arkansas for like I was literally in Arkansas for maybe like two days, and it started raining. 2 or 3 days, it started raining over here. Then in Mississippi, like on our way to Mississippi, it wasn't raining at all. But then, soon as we get in Mississippi, it started raining. And that's why I'm like, when it rains to me, like I know some people be like, that's like somebody killing somebody or something like that. But me personally, when it rains, I just feel like when it rains, I feel like it's a lot of prosperity there. It's rest, it's rejuvenation. It's just like a place where it's like you can be comfortable at, you know what I'm saying? Versus got to worry about the sun trying to dry your finances up. The sun trying to dry your finances up, trying to dry your body up, just trying to dry everything up because he's just a dry person. Just dry, boring. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm always stay hydrated. And that's how, those people, some of those people, they use their spiritual gifts for evil. Like, why are these people using their spiritual gifts to dry people's finances up? Why are they using their spiritual gifts to, like, stalk you spiritually and fuck with your mail? Like, why they use, you know what I'm saying? People use their spiritual gifts for evil. And then they be thinking all the evil that they've done to other people, they be thinking that that's not going to come back on them or their bloodline or their future kids or their children or their marriage and shit like that. They be thinking none of that shit going to come back on them. But like I did hear somebody say, oh, you got a group of people, a handful of people that don't believe in karma. Well, I believe in, what was that, Galatians 6 and 7? So as long as I'm out here doing what I need to do and focusing on, my prosperity, then I ain't too busy worried about the next person's prosperity. Because guess what? I'm so in tune, my love. I'm so in tune that I don't have to watch anybody's page. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to watch certain people. I don't have to stalk them all over the internet just to get some type of info out of them. And I think that's why another person got mad at me, because I'm like, when I was doing tarot, my other page, I was like, yeah, it's a group of fake spiritualists. And I said this a while ago. It was a group of fake spiritualists coming to attack, or they did. You get what I'm saying? They was like, the group of fake spiritualists, they were just trying to mimic and embody. And then I'm trying to figure out why Unique Tarot was like, the elite said that we can harvest your energy. Who the fuck is the elites? Because I need to go ask them motherfuckers, why did y'all tell Unique Tarot that y'all can harvest my energy? You get what I'm saying? I asked them motherfuckers, like, why did y'all tell her that y'all can harvest my energy, and y'all was stealing my identity, and y'all did so much wicked to me and my family on behalf of the elite said y'all can harvest energy. And by them harvesting energy, guess what they do? They poison you to get you confused and shit. Because that's literally what they did to me in the projects. They poisoned my food, because when I poured my seasoning in my hand, the seasoning was light. But because because I guess they stalk and they spy so much that it's like, what season does she use the most? Because guess what? If you're not thinking like that, if you're not thinking that these people gonna poison you and whatnot, then what they'll do is they'll use your main seasoning that you use, because that's what they did to me. They use, like, because I use Tony Satcher's a lot. And they put something in my Tony Satcher's seasoning. And whatever they put in there, they put a lot of it in there. And the reason why is because, I started paying attention like at first, because I like to cook. You get what I'm saying? I like to cook and my food be good. Like, I don't cook no badass food. Like, you can ask all my cousins, family members, and all. When I first got my apartment in Oklahoma, they all came there to like eat. You get what I'm saying? They all came to eat. I'm talking about even with my cousin, because my cousin, she had moved to this nice ass apartment, but I could understand, why she needed like, and I could tell somebody's trying to play in my energy. And that's sad. That's all they fucking do. That's all they do. I can literally tell that's what they like, somebody trying to play in my energy. But I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus. You to go back to sin, to go to the abyss. Go to the bottom pits of hell, you black stinking bitch. Go back to where you came from. Go back to where you came from. Trying to fuck with my energy, but I know you are my enemy. So anywho, but yeah, like I said, man, these some wicked ass people in this world. Like, damn, that's all they do is just want to fuck with your energy. Like why do y'all use y'all spiritual gifts for that? Because I promise you, the one that put me out of certain things and tried to lock me out of certain things, because I remember I'm like, hold on, why are these people trying to put me out of certain places and whatnot? You get what I'm saying? That I deserve to be in. You get what I'm saying? Then I was like, okay, they trying to mimic, what they tried to do is when I was staying in the projects, when they poisoned my seasoning, like I said, my food used to always taste good, but then all of a sudden my food started tasting funny and shit. And then my daughter, because my daughter always eats the food that I cook, but then she didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? She started getting small. She didn't want to eat the food either. So then I was like, hold on, because I didn't want to eat my own food. And that's bad. You get what I'm saying? That's bad when you don't want to eat your own food that you cooked. So then something told me, my love, to like pour the seasoning in my hand. Because I wound up going to the grocery store and I wound up buying some brand new seasoning. So I compared the seasonings to each other. I said, hold the fuck on. My normal season is darker, and then this season here is lighter. I said, oh yeah, they trying to poison me. They trying to kill me. They trying to kill me, Jesus. They trying to kill me. I said, oh hell no. That's when I made a video about it. And then I started crying because I noticed my daughter's skin started breaking out right around her mouth and shit. Whereas normally my daughter just beautiful, bright face. You get what I'm saying? So then I'm like, I started crying because I'm like, and I couldn't blame myself, because the thing is, I'm a mother, I'm cooking for my child, making sure my child eats. But then when I discovered that the season was poison, I started crying because I'm like, oh my God, my child's face was breaking out and woo 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 and all this and that type of stuff. And, because we don't have skin issues. Me and my daughter, we do not have skin issues. We don't have pH issues. We don't have any issues when it comes down to that shit. We don't have that. We don't have no diseases. We don't have no sicknesses. We don't have any of that shit. And the reason why we don't have any of that shit is because I'm a mother that is big on health. I'm big on health, and I'm big on like the mental things. You get what I'm saying? Like, I bullshit you now. I'm so big on the mental health, and I've been on that since, like I said, my last channel. because they tried to say I was going crazy then, but in reality, I'm seeing them for what they are. That's why they tried to come in my life and try to say that that the shit that I was saying was a damn lie and shit. But they know damn well everything I was saying was the truth. That's why they tried so hard to make it seem like something was wrong with me and shit. They literally tried so hard to make it seem like something was wrong with my health or something was wrong with my mental. But literally ain't shit wrong with my health at all, and ain't shit wrong with my mental at all. But they tried to make it seem like that. But I kid you not. What I'm thankful for is that anybody, whether it's male or female or family member, anybody that had fell for that shit that they was trying to do to me, if they fell for it, then guess what? I'm glad they did. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they fell for the shit because now I know I can't trust them. I can't trust them. They're liars, they're manipulators, and they out for themselves. That's how you know I kind of feel like that's how I know when it come down to the spiritual thing, I'm more so the type of village kid. You get what I'm saying? I'm more so of a village kid. You know they say it take a village. And I feel like the reason why it take a village to raise certain kids because you got certain people that are some strong-minded kids, come with good energy and all. But then you got those certain people that want to they get so caught up with you got some men really that can't control how can I say? Some men they can't control without being abusive. And then, yeah, you got some men that can't get what they want without being abusive and shit. Or without telling the truth. Because some of them motherfuckers, they be trying to get what they want by lying to you. And then once you discover that they lie, you be like, oh, hell no. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's a liar, a manipulator, a con. Yeah, because see, I don't have I don't have no breathing issues. See, that's how I know it's spiritual. These people are literally trying to play in my fucking energy. Because I can breathe very well and I can see very well. And that's another thing too. They be wanting me to be confused about how manipulative they are when I see them for who they truly is. But I promise you, I do not have no breathing issues at all. But I got a trick for that. I got a trick for that. There you go. I got a trick for that. Because I see the games they want to play. And that's how you know I really just be You know, that's how, you know, I just really focus on what's in front of me. But then you got the people that's behind me. They want to try to pull me back and they want to try to drag me into whatever the fuck they in. I'm telling you, man, these bitches. And I love oil. And I was telling my mama, oh, now this is a badass oil right here. Oh, God, this is a bad one. Because they all try to, you know how they be like, because I notice what these people do is like, because they're not fair with me. You get what I'm saying? Like a certain group of people, they're not fair with me. So it's like, that's why they want me to be quiet and shit. Like, for what? That'd be my thing. Like, what the fuck am I being quiet for? Because I told y'all certain environments that they can't breathe and stuff. And the reason why is because they feel like other folks can mirror certain people's energy. But I promise I ain't fucking with none of them. Trying to choke me out and shit, bitch. That shit gonna be back to your back to the motherfucking bitch that's something. Oh, that feels so good. I'm telling you, I don't know why these people is so weird like that. Like, why is these motherfuckers spiritually attacking a bitch they don't even know? That's the funny part. They bothering somebody and attacking somebody they don't even fucking know. Just because I can keep it real and they can't. Because literally, that's what it be. Jealous motherfuckers thinking they can control somebody, thinking that they know. You're like, I know she likes such and such, or I know she like that type. No, I can change my type. Like, I probably, y'all people do not know. I probably like white people. Y'all don't know. And when it come down to friends and shit, they be like, oh, I know her friend. But in reality, I don't have no friends. And then I remember in this dream state too, because I was in the dark and I don't know who this people was, but somebody was like trying to choke me while I was asleep. Because you know what they say, that's what them witches do around like what, 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Then that's when them witches, they try to attack you. That's why it's good to like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3-4 o'clock in the morning. It's good to like pray and stuff like that, because that's what they hate. They hate when you pray because they don't believe in prayer. They believe in, oh, well, I try to attack this person when they sleep and woo. But I guarantee you, whoever was always watching, because I'm telling you, it's always somebody that's watching, and it's somebody that's always got my back, because they know I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't be like in the spiritual realm to hurt anybody. But anywho, somebody was choking me in my sleep. You get what I'm saying? But let me tell you what happened. So that somebody was choking me in my sleep, and I did something. It's like I'm invisible. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was invisible, and it's like I vanished. You get what I'm saying? It's like while that motherfucker was choking me, I just said, you know what? Fuck it. Did that motherfucker stop choking me? Then I remember another time that happened, and then I could feel somebody else in the spiritual realm move the person from choking me. But I know those are spiritual hitmen. I promise you, they better hope I'll never learn how to do that spiritual shit. They better hope I never motherfucking learn, because I'm telling you, all of them that tried me, all of them that tried me, every last bit of them, I don't give a damn who it is or what it is or what it was, what it is or what it ain't. Every last one of them people that tried to kill me spiritually, cause I don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be knowing who the fuck I don't be knowing who the fuck be doing that shit, because I'm like, yeah, I don't be knowing who the fuck be doing that shit, because I'm like, why are they trying to hurt me? But the reason why is because they know it's my energy that they're trying to like reap the benefits off of. Oh my God, it's sorry. But this one, I gotta get some more of this one. I still have this one. I'm telling y'all might be thinking that, because I learned some shit now. Now, I kid you not, I'm vocal about a lot of things, but other things I'm not vocal about. Oh. This the one right here. I literally have to get me some more of this. And this right here, you might think this is not expensive. This is an expensive ass oil. Oh. Hold on. But I just I should have put this one on first. Damn, I put this one on because I don't want to mix. Which one was it? I think it was. No, it wasn't that one. Damn. This is the lemongrass one. I need to get some more lemongrass. It wasn't this one either. I think it was that one. Damn. But this one. Because, you know, sometimes when you sometimes when you get different oils and stuff, and you put the oils on, you can have you smell like dookie and stuff. And I don't want to mix these two. These two gonna start some shit. You get what I'm saying? You can't mix these two together. Hell no. It ain't gonna work. It won't work. You get what I'm saying? Hell no, you can't mix them two. That shit ain't gonna work. Oh. Jesus, I have to get some more of this one. Thank you, God, for my job. I'm thankful for my job and employ me, because I did go to work today. So I will get paid for the day. But I kid you not, I got to put some of this on. It's like whatever these people were trying to do is like it never existed, because that shit feels good. And then that'd be the thing too. That's why I make sure I keep a visual on what be going on around me spiritually, because I'm like, okay, that person, they trying to attach themselves to me spiritually, or they trying to attack me, they trying to do this and that third to me. but they trying to do it surreptitiously so I won't know it's them. Because guess what? Them people, like, it's so weird. Like, them people try to hunt me and kill me for whatever reason. It's like, and if they do any wicked to me, that's why I pray to God daily that if anybody tries to do anything to me, God, don't give them nothing. God, don't give them shit at all. Anybody trying to tarnish me, they trying to tarnish my reputation, tarnish my name, and all those type of things that they trying to do. I just want God to put it to where they only tarnishing their own name and they only tarnishing their own reputation. Oh, I think I got some more oils too. Like, I literally have buku. I have buku oils. Now I'm gonna show y'all another one that I like. Of course, I got a lot of fragrance. I got a lot of fragrance oils, just like I have a lot of healing oils. I feel like everybody should have rosemary. Like, I kid you not, I feel like everybody should have a rosemary oil and a sandalwood. I had peppermint oil before, but to me, rosemary is better. Oh, now you know how if you like grounded and stuff like that. Like, this is a grounding oil. This is the oil that'll keep you grounded. And what else is? Well, this is. I have another one. Yeah, but this, I know for a fact, this is a grounding oil. And that's another reason too, when it comes down to it, you got to make sure the energy's always clean as far as like baths and stuff, even when it comes down to kids, because like the enemies and the entities and stuff, they more so attack the energy that isn't clean. You get what I'm saying? They attack the unclean energy. And the reason why they can attack the unclean energy because it's unclean. You get what I'm saying? Because you got certain entities that don't attack clean energy, and sometimes they don't attack clean energy because they'll be like, okay, you might have people around, you know what I'm saying? You might have people around that's watching that energy. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, then they gonna get attacked. That's why I never let anybody convince me to do, you know, I don't let nobody convince me to go against anybody or anything. Because I kid you not, when it come down to it, yeah, I just don't let nobody convince me to go against family, friends, people that I love and stuff. Or people that I like, or hell, even people that I don't know. I just don't go against random people that I don't know. Now, certain things that I speak, if y'all don't like what I speak, then, you know, because I'm a direct type of person. You get what I'm saying? I'm like the direct type of person. I don't be like, oh, let's wonder what we talking about. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why I don't want people to wonder what I'm talking about is because I don't want nobody to be confused. I don't want nobody to think that, oh, we talking about, you know, just say I'm trying to tell somebody about, the people that's around them. They can't trust the people because them people they don't want you to have a good friend. They don't want you to have a good lover in your life. So of course they're gonna try to tell you to go against your lover. They're gonna tell you to go against your friend. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna convince you to go against your friend. They're gonna convince you to go against your lover. They're gonna convince you to go against certain people. And the reason why they convince you is because it's like, oh, if you go against this person, that person, then you're gonna be rich, or you're gonna have all this money, or you're gonna be able to embody their energy and this, that, and the third. But if that person doesn't have a heart like mine, then they won't be able to do that. If they don't have a mind like mine, then they won't be able to embody the energy. And literally, And literally anybody can have a heart. It's just, like I said, is do what makes your heart happy. And sometimes sometimes evil makes them happy. But guess what? When it comes down to Jesus, Jesus is the embodiment of love. You get what I'm saying? That is the embodiment of love and truth. You get what I'm saying? And if them people don't have that within them, then it's kind of like they'll never see what I'm talking about. And that's another reason why some people don't believe in Jesus, because they don't believe in love. They're like, oh, love don't exist and love ain't real, da da da. But love is real and love do exist. That's why I haven't given up on love. That's why I haven't given up on and I bullshit you not. My love life haven't been just fucked up. You hear what I'm saying? My love life have not been fucked up at all. I've literally turned certain men down because certain people, like, they ruined my business. You get what I'm saying? They came in between my business, my finances. So when they come in between, stop lying. I ain't lying. Shit. I ain't lying at all. I ran across a bunch of good ass men. But the only men that I really talk about is the ones that have done me wrong. My love life ain't just fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Like, but that's what's wrong with people nowadays. They think they know everything. They think they know everything about me. And they don't at all. I promise you. They do not know me at all. Not one little bit. But, and that's another thing too, is like, my love, I don't want to get in no relationship with no man unless I'm working, unless I'm financially stable. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who, I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody if I'm not financially stable. Because that's just dumb. You get what I'm saying? That's just dumb, being in a relationship with somebody and you ain't got your money right. That's like going into a relationship with money problems. That's like going into a relationship with mental problems and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, when I get in a relationship, I want to make sure I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make sure that I don't want to how do I say? I don't want to have money issues. I don't want to have certain issues when it comes down to relationship. You get what I'm saying? Because therefore, when I get in a new relationship, then I'll be worried about this, worried about that. And people too hell bent on control. Like, why y'all trying to control my finances? Why y'all trying to control my you know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all trying to control me? That's the biggest issue that I'm having. Don't try to control me, because I'm not going with the control. I'm not going with the control, and I'm not going for the control. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, I ran across some good men in my life. But like I said, I just turned them down because I don't want to get in a relationship having financial issues. I don't want to get in a relationship depending on no man. You get what I'm saying? I want to make sure when I get in a relationship, I got my own thing going on. He got his own thing going on. So if he decide to leave me, I'll be cool. And then if I decide to leave him, he'll be cool. You get what I'm saying? Instead of because that's why some women right now can't get over certain men, because some of them women know that they ain't financially stable without a man. That's why they be like, well, they'll be your side piece and all this and that type of shit. That's why they'll be those things, and that's why they want to do those things, because they're not financially stable. Who you want don't want you. That's not true. That's not true at all, my love. Because guess what? Any man I want wants me back. Any man I want wants me equally the same. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is, some women, they be trying to go after married men. Me personally, I never go after no married man. I go after these single ones. That's why every man I want wants me back, because every man I'm interested in is single. Every man that I'm interested in is single and can't be controlled by these people. You get what I'm saying? Because every time I turn around, I'm like, I'll ask my man certain questions, be like, man, because I kid you not. I kid you not, I don't want no man under demonic control because I promise you I'll be able to tell. I'm like, oh, he's under somebody's influence. He's under somebody's control. He'll start asking me questions and stuff, certain questions. He'll ask me certain questions and he'll start doing certain things. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, no. I'm like, yeah, he's under demonic control. He's under somebody's influence. You get what I'm saying? Because I noticed a certain, I noticed like a certain group of men, they are like demons. You get what I'm saying? Certain men are demons. And it's like a group of them. They run in packs. They run in packs like a cigarette. That's why I heard somebody be like, okay, well, because they try to make women seem like hoes and stuff like that. So you'll meet one guy and then have a good time with this one guy, and then he'll turn around and ghost you. And then you'll randomly run across another guy, but that guy does know the first guy that ghosted you, but he's making sure that he's staying on the other side of town so he don't run into you. You get what I'm saying? And trust me, I done experienced that. I done experienced what they do. And I'm just like, well, when I get a good man that's truthful and honest, and he'll be like I want a man, it might sound kind of weird, but I kind of want a man that don't have no friends. It's like, I want a man that's family oriented and he likes to go to work. That's it. If he likes to go to work and he don't have no friends, because if he don't really got no friends like that, just maybe associates, it's like his bank account he always have money in his pocket. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, and that's why I'm glad I be saying certain things live, because like I said, every man that I do want wants me. I only want a single man. I don't want no demonic man or anything like that. And then on top of that, I shouldn't have to go. Somebody was like, go talk to somebody like a practitioner or something. I shouldn't have to go talk to no witch practitioner, because they should not have been trying to siphon my energy in the first place. Like, why did they try to do that? But anywho, see you later, my love. Y'all have a good